I don't know. I have a feeling Ismaël Koné is going to do something special at the World Cup. Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, Nathan Saliba, Mathieu Chouanière, Maxime Crépeau. The buzz that they created, but the belief. How can we help? Yes, it's a soccer field, but it's mostly a place for kids to be able to enjoy, run, laugh.
The year that we had Thierry Henry, or the year that we had Djibril Cissé.
Two countries that represent who I am.
To be honest with you, I think that is really great to being proud of the country we have.
And now, 52 years later, it was just like, wow.
This week's guest is none other. This week's guests. We have two of them. We're very excited. They have a lot of stuff going on coming up in a week. Patrice Bernier, who has been a guest here of the first half, for those that don't know, is a former captain of the CF Montréal and one of the most respected figures in Canadian soccer. That is 100% a truth. Since retiring, Bernier has remained deeply involved in sports as a soccer analyst for RDS, an entrepreneur in sports development with Soccer IQs, a community leader, 100%, and that's part of why he's here, other than being a really cool guy. The Patrice Bernier Foundation, which does a lot of work for the community. Alexandre Kénol is a proper entrepreneur. When he is not competitive in sports or the business world, his ambition and grit led him to a high impact in achieving, notably as the co-founder, and you've seen this all over, Agency Geek and the multi-talented artist booking platform Feaster. So Alex currently shares his entrepreneurial passion with others, and I've seen this firsthand, connecting the dots and getting people to where they've got to go. That's right, the two that I just mentioned, guys that are causing all kinds of havoc and supporting all kinds of community outreach here in studio. Alex and Pat, thank you very much for joining us today. I know you have very, very busy schedules and a lot of stuff coming up next week, so thank you very much.
Thank you for
Thanks,
having
Paul.
us.
Yeah, double time, huh? You guys used to doing interviews together at the same time? Or is it usually one-on-one?
I think we've done
times.
it once a few times, but not that often. No.
Not that often. So this is special. This is unique.
Yeah, you're
Absolutely.
a lucky guy to get us at
I
the
get-
same
at
time,
the
same
same-
place.
It's very rare. Exactly. Let us know what's happening for Patrice Bernier. It's the 8th edition or the 9th edition? I can't remember.
This is the magic number 8 edition World Cup team. So
Who else? What's special about number 8?
what's special is just we're here at the 8th edition, because when we started, we were like, let's just start with one and hopefully we'll make a few more. But no, it's the 8th edition. Yes, of course, connected to the number that I wore, but
That's right.
also it's because World Cup is coming a few weeks later on. World Cup team, we know it's community-based. This is the type of work we're working on. So all the ingredients were in place for, one, the symbolic of the number, the factor that we're still here after 8 editions, helping out the community, and that the World Cup coming around. So we are able to make it, blend it with a World Cup team and fever and some banter that's coming along. It's already started, but it's coming along even more as we are getting closer to the event.
Tell us a little bit about the foundation.
Look, the foundation has grown. The event started before the foundation. We started helping Maison d'Haïti, Fondation Bon Départ, Jumpstart. At first, we helped out inner city kids just to have different types of events, different types of activities, experiences, which is solely funny, but just going to Stade Saputo, we all think, oh, we've all gone to one. So it started with that. Then bursaries, giving scholarships to kids who are in needs, or sometimes it's just that little push that you need. You know you're doing something well, but the validation of having a bursary that helps out. And then the third part that came in with the foundation projects, which is tied to goal initiatives, was renovating soccer fields or fields at public schools. When you realize that some of these fields have been there for 10, 15, 20 years, untouched, dangerous at some points. Yep. I know École de Verdun that we went to, the kids they're not allowed to play. They weren't allowed to play on the field. So realize how can we, it's like, so how can we help to change the scenery where, yes, it's a soccer field, but it's mostly a place for kids to be able to enjoy, run, laugh, and not think of, if I fall down, I might injure myself, concussion and everything, or even school teachers saying, no, don't go on the field that's supposed to be a friendly place and a secure place to play. So those are the three elements that the foundation really helps out, and truly, and then also with Alex, he came in and help out his own way also in terms of guiding people towards the foundation and guiding people that we can help out even more.
Exactly. Give us like what that's all about.
Basically, it started because I had a futsal league before,
Right.
and I wanted to make some promotion of the futsal league. So I did the All-Star game, and in the All-Star game, I did the celebrity game. So that was the first time I met Patrice, Asian captain. I say, why not? I love the guy, so let's go. So we started like that. Now we are at our 8th edition. It wasn't easy like that when we started,
kidding.
I can tell you. But the idea behind that was me as a kid. I always really enjoyed watching the NBA All-Star game. I love the sports marketing, and I think that the celebrity All-Star game in the NBA, it's really nice, and it's a good opportunity to see a lot of people that normally you could see some singers, politicians in their craft, but never on the football pitch. So that was the idea, and to try to help them, to help not help them, but just to use the good influence that they have for a good cause.
How fun is that? So explain. This is great because this is very important. You guys do a draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude. Sometimes everyone's like, I'll put this guy and this guy and this girl, whatever. No. You make this. This is juicy.
Now it's easier because people want to come back to the event, and we just have to send out the memo. Do you want to share?
Yeah.
But the first years was, hey, we're doing a charity game. It's a futsal game, soccer. I don't play soccer. Yes, we understand that's not the concept. The concept is just to get people there, have a good environment. Like you said, that NBA vibe where you're on the field and with people from different outskirts that you don't necessarily get to see.
Yes, we have a draft, but for sure, well, the event name is Patrice Bernier and his friends. So basically,
friends.
we start with the friends, right? Yeah. And after that, well, we're trying to seek like who's the people that have a good or a great influence, in the community.
Yeah,
so,
positive influence. Doesn't matter. You're not talking about following. You're talking about etiquette to the community, like how they give back.
Exactly. That's really important for us. And but now it's different. Now we have we're sending emails and everybody say yes. So it's when we have awesome. Some new person that we want to add. We need to wait for a person to cancel or something like that. So it's not really easy, but we're really glad that we came to this point that people want to join and participate in the event.
So how can people support by either going? How can people support online? How can people who are listening to this that aren't in Montreal, how can they get involved in this?
First and foremost, you go at pbetsesamis.com.
Yep.
And you'll get the information of the event. And then you have two things you can do. Purchase a ticket, friends, family, come in, enjoy the environment, enjoy the event, come and see some different types of life. Or there is also, you can give a donation. I can't be there for whatever reason. I want to support the community. I want to support Foundation Patrice Bernier. Mm-hmm. It's on the same platform. You're able to just click link and then able to help out.
And I'll jump in a little bit on that because there's a business side of it also as a partnership. I think that we have so much people, celebrity that's participating to the event. So it's a great opportunity to get visibility. So it's as the business standpoint also, it's something that is good. And you know that when you invest in that event, you invest in youth, you invest in the foundation. So there's three parts. There's the donation, buying some tickets, and also being a partner of the event.
Where is there food? Is there music? Is there, like, what's an experience like for those that haven't been? I know you can see this online, but it's fun to hear it directly from the organizers. The
experience, and Alex can jump in and add on more to it, is the factor that, for one, you're going to be connected to people that you don't necessarily have a chance to see up front live. You may be seeing them as a spectator from far, from a distance. Now you're going to see them playing a soccer game. There's a vibe to it. Like you said, the NBA, the fact that we're playing, there's competitiveness, there's camaraderie, there's banter. And then you see also sometimes, hey, I didn't expect this type of performance from this individual, and actually he's a not bad soccer player.
Yeah. The first years, we were doing this at Centre Pierre Charbonneau, and we felt that there was not a problem, but it wasn't a great vibe when you be like next to the field the VIP section and in the stands. So when I was at Collège Montreal, I saw a big basketball game that they had, and the vibe it was crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So so that's the reason why we changed. We have a lot of animation and things for the kids. So you could come. Just leave your kids in the kids section and just come to see the game. There's a draw. There's a lot of things. So you'll have a great afternoon coming with your family.
And you can finish off where you get close to the participants and getting an autograph picture.
The year that we had Thierry Henry, or the year that we had Djibril Cissé, there's a bunch of kids that came and have an autograph. But so it's March 29th. It will be at 1 p.m. It will be at Collège Montmorency. To buy some tickets, it's pbetsesamis.com.
World Cup. Couple months.
Yep.
I'm just talking positive stuff right now. I'm not talking about all there's lots of messy stuff. I get it. There's all kinds of stuff going on. That's not what I'm talking about. Are you guys excited? You must be busting for what's about to go down.
As I tell people, I am not losing at no chance. I have Canada going, and I have place of my ancestry, Haiti, in the World Cup. So 2 countries that represent who I am in it. Canada, we know they went to 2022, but they're hosting, and the last 2 years things have gone really well under Jesse Marsh. It seems like there's a nice oomph where people are even talking about going to the second round. Let's just start by winning a game at the World Cup, but it just means to the point where we're at in Canada in terms of soccer and following the national team, and there will be a game here in Montreal just before the World Cup.
Right.
And in Haiti, because I grew up with a story, and Alex knows it, 1974.
Yep.
All my and I met some of those people because they were friends of my father, so they came to the house. So, but it was always Manon Sanon, the goal against Italy.
On Dino Zoff.
On Dino Zoff, we hadn't taken a goal for 2 years. Yet, the rest of the tournament, they didn't do real well. But that was the highlight.
Yeah.
And you go, and there's a lot of Haitian talents.
Yeah.
If you take away ourselves, people in Montreal, in Haiti itself.
Of course.
But it's never really exposed because you never see the national team.
Right.
And now, 52 years later, when they qualified, it was just like, wow.
Not playing a single game at home.
And
right,
especially
everything was in the Dominican?
No, they played in Curaçao.
Okay,
Curaçao. You just saw once we qualified, that's where people were like, oh, everybody knows there's a lot of Haitian in Montreal, but people were like, oh, there's a lot of Haitians here and a lot of support. And the story is just fantastic. So, looking forward to the World Cup. Going to be able to watch it and work at the games.
Football does that. That's exactly what football does.
That's the beauty of the game.
It gives you sometimes a break.
It's real nice, and even us being and you also, Paul, being actors of local football here, seeing some guy from Montreal in a couple teams. We were talking about the Garvin Mitsoussala. We don't know if he's going to make the team, but this guy from Montreal. We were talking about Mohamed Farsi that will play with the Algerian team, and all the other guys that will play with Canada. It's something special that it's like we feel that we are part of something and we help something.
Is there a standout player on Team Canada that's not the typical? Is there something you think is going to pop off and people are going to be like, oh, wow, I didn't see that coming? For Team Canada.
The beautiful thing is if you...
I'm not trying to put you in a position. I'm just curious. Like, is there something
I'm taking an example is Flores. Okay,
Yeah.
He chose to play for Mexico.
Right. Amazing.
Now because you have a one chance to
Switch.
change your alliances, if you could say. The factor he is choosing to go play for Canada when he could keep on playing for Mexico tells you where we are at as a nation in terms of Ismaël Koné, Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, Nathan Saliba, Mathieu Chouanière, Maxime Crépeau, all of them, Steven Eustachio. The buzz that they created, but the belief. It's not that they're just, okay, we at the World Cup because we got through, we struggled. No, we didn't struggle. We played well, and now we're at the World Cup, and we played well at Copa America. So there's that pride that the guys have. But I say Flores, and I don't know. I have a feeling Ismaël Koné is going to do something special at the World Cup, knowing that he's he's after his thing with Marseille, and now that he's having a comeback at Sassuolo where he's performing and feeling like himself, and the fact that now it's going to be on home soil. I'm hoping Alphonso Davies is clear. They'll be there. I'm hoping Alistair Johnson will be, and all the ones that are borderline Moise Bombito that we don't talk a lot because he's been injured for quite some time and he's back on the field now. But yeah, there's just a buzz, and now the games that are coming at the end of this month will just
amplify.
Slowly, every day it's just going to be like, look, the World Cup is really. It's here. It's the turn of the corner. It's the turn of the corner. There'll be probably tons of events here in Montreal. Yeah. And, the games, unfortunately, they won't be in Montreal. But they'll be really close by in Toronto. And then we'll be able to live it not as far. And I'll finish off. I remember 2022 because with my kids, Canada was there, and they could wear the jersey, and they're like, hey.
And being
I'm
proud.
part of it. Yeah, what a difference that was.
And then when they scored the goal,
too.
everybody was, and then they felt pride of wearing the jersey and like, hey, and then Dad, you played with him.
Yeah, that's massive too.
And now you're gonna have it at home and living in the party for about a good month and over.
And to be honest with you, I think that is really great to being proud of the country we have. To be in the World Cup, to be competitive. When I was young. Well, exactly. Yeah, I'm looking at Jonathan David because he's just like me. He's Asian born and Canadian. So, and I love this. I love this guy. So,
amazing. All right, question 1. What is your favorite film?
Favorite film? Gladiator.
Alex, what is your favorite film?
12 Angry Men.
Pat, what is your favorite song or band?
Song? Lose Yourself, Eminem.
Alex, what is your favorite song?
That's a good one. It's an Asian song. It's Use from Disip. It's a song that my family loves a lot.
Amazing. Number 3, favorite sports team. Pat.
Okay, we're not discounting local teams.
No,
FC Barcelona.
Amazing. Favorite sports team. Alex.
Lakers.
Number 4, favorite athlete, dead or alive. Pat.
Michael Jordan.
Favorite athlete, dead or alive. Alex.
LeBron James.
Number 5, I love all this ball. It was amazing.
Debate.
Number 5, what is your favorite food. Pat.
Well, it's going to be a griot with riz jonjon.
Amazing. What is your favorite food. Alex.
My wife's chicken.
Amazing. Well done, sir. You're getting that chicken tonight for sure. Number 6, what is your favorite drink. Alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Pat.
Alcoholic caipirinha.
Oh, very nice.
Non-alcoholic Coca-Cola.
Amazing. Alex, what is your favorite drink. Alcoholic and non-alcoholic.
Gin tonic. Or if not, it will be a Coca-Cola as well.
Amazing. Number 7, what would be one thing you would buy if you won the lottery. Pat.
One thing I would buy lottery? Sports team. Soccer team.
Sweet. One thing you would buy if you won the lottery. Alex.
The same.
You guys could be partners. Look at this. This is going to be an amazing team.
Maybe
it's amazing. Maybe it's coming. Number 8, dream trip. Pat.
Dream trip, bucket list, Egypt.
Amazing. Dream trip. Alex.
Tahiti.
Beautiful. Number 9, how do you deal with stress. Pat.
I don't deal with stress. I just let it go. You've not known me for years now.
Back. Number 9, how do you deal with stress. Alex.
Talking to my parents.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a nice insight.
Or passing some time with my son.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Think about other things. I like that. Number 10, and I love this one. Pajamas or no pajamas, Patty boy. Ow!
No pajamas.
Ow! Alex, pajamas or no pajamas?
Pajamas.
Pajamas.
Yeah,
no pajamas. Pajamas. You just gotta keep it warm.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, I'm warm enough, man.
That's you.
That's between you and your room, my friend. Number 11, what is your favorite fashion brand at the moment? Pat.
Oh, good question. Fashion brand, Jordan.
Amazing. Number 11, what is your favorite fashion brand at the moment? Alex.
Nike.
Number 12, what is one thing you cannot live without? Pat.
Live without? Oh, good question.
One thing you can't live without.
Joe Louis. Yeah, man, my dessert, Joe Louis Vachon.
Amazing. I Joe Louis got your back. I like this. Yeah. Name one thing you cannot live without. Alex.
It will be cheesy, but my family.
I love it. No, it's not. One's Joey Louis, one's family. I like this. Number 12.1. One word to describe football. Pat.
Life.
Amazing. One word to describe football. Alex.
My first love.
Amazing.